Hello again. Hey, this week we're talking about plants. We touched on that a little bit last week, right? We talked about the parts of a plant last week, right? And I showed you this plant right here, okay? I see that there are, what are these? These are the flowers, right? And what holds that plant up is the stem. Here are the leaves, and down here are the, what are those called? Those are the roots, okay? So I was wondering when I was looking at this plant, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of parts to this plant, but really, what do all the plants do? What do all the parts of the plants actually do? And how does a plant grow? That's what I want to know. I want to know how plants grow. So I thought about, gee whiz, what does a plant need to grow? Okay, so if we talk about what is the very beginning of a plant, what do you start with when you need to grow a plant? You need a little seed, right? A little seed starts a plant. So you put the seed where? You can either germinate it, which we're going to do as a science experiment. Germinate it means to start the plant to grow. We can put it in a Ziploc with a wet paper towel and put some beans in there and actually watch it start to germinate. That means it starts to grow out of the seed. And then you can put it in the soil, or you could just put it right in the soil, okay? But if you just put a seed in the soil and you wait, is anything going to happen? Well, the seed needs something called signals. Hello, hello, little seed, it's time for you to grow. But I don't know how to grow, I need things. I need my signals. What kinds of signals does this little seed need? What do you think a plant needs to grow? So here I am, I'm a little seed, I'm sitting in the soil and I'm waiting and waiting. What do I need? I'm so thirsty. It's so dry in here. I'm so thirsty, I can't grow unless I have some what? Some water. And how do you get water to a plant? It's either through rain, or we fill up our garden hose. We take our garden hose over and fill up our watering can and we water that plant. And as soon as that water starts hitting that little seed, the seed says, thank you, I needed that. Now I can start growing, but I'm really cold. I'm really cold and it's so dark down here. I need something else. What else does that little seed need? Well, what brings warmth and sunlight to the world? The sun, right? So the little seed, hello, the sunlight's here. Another signal that tells that seed to start to grow is the sunlight. So those are two basic things that a seed needs to grow. It needs water, it needs sunlight. Okay, do you want to sing a song that'll help us remember some of the things that a seed needs to grow? It's called Little Seed. You know that song, I'm a little teapot? I'm a little teapot, short and round, stout, whatever. This one is called Little Seed. It goes like this. And here it is. Here's my seed. Here's a little seed in the dark, dark ground. Out comes the warm sun, yellow and round. Down comes the rain, wet and slow. Up comes the little seed, grow, grow, grow. Such an easy little song that really helps us understand what a seed needs or a plant needs to grow. Okay, that's just the basics, okay? There's a lot more involved, right? So I was looking at my plant and I was wondering, look, these are all the parts of the plant. We talked about this already, right? Here's the roots, here's the stem, here are the leaves, and here's the flower petals, okay? But I was thinking, wow, I know the parts of the plant, but I wonder what all those parts do and how all those parts get the rain and the water and the sunlight to help them, okay? So what part of the plant do you think sucks up the water? How does the water get to the plant? It rains down into the soil, and now what happens? You have these roots below the dirt. The roots, right, they go down, 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 and they absorb, they suck up all the water and all the food. Nutrients is a word we use for food, for plants. It sucks up the nutrients, it sucks up the water. And then, how does it get up to the top? Well, here we have the stem. The stem holds the flower up, but the stem's also kind of like a straw. And the stem just sucks it up. Sucks up the water, sucks up the nutrients, and delivers it to the leaves, and it delivers it to the flower. So it goes up, 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 up. The roots go down, down, down. The nutrients go up, 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 right? Now, what about the leaves? They're really pretty and they're so green. But I'm thinking, okay, a plant needs sunlight, But I wonder, what does the sunlight actually do for the flower? How does the plant use the sunlight? Well, guess what? Here are the leaves, okay? They have tiny little holes in them, right? And they absorb the air. They absorb the carbon dioxide in the air, right? They suck it in, and they suck in the sunlight, right? And they use it to make food for the plant. That's how it makes food. It sucks it in. Now, what about the flowers? The flowers are really beautiful, right? But what does the flower actually do? You know what the flower does? It makes more seeds to continue more plants. And then the wind blows, and the animals come and take it away, and then that whole cycle starts all over again, and we grow new flowers, okay? So we're going to learn about that, the whole life cycle of a seed. We're going to learn about all the different parts of the plant and how all that works. How does a plant do all that? It's almost like magic. You just see a little flower growing and you think, yeah, that's a pretty little flower. But that pretty little flower is doing a big, big job. And we're going to learn all about that job. So here's another song I have for you. You also have a copy of it at home. It's called The Parts of a Plant. But it goes to the song, the tune, The Wheels on the Bus, right? So you want to sing it with me? So what you need to do is practice the song over and over again. You can sing it with your grown-up, and before you know it, you'll know all the words, okay? So it's pretty easy. So it talks about the parts of the plant. What are the 4 parts of the plant, right? The roots, the stems, the leaves, and the flowers, okay? So it starts with the roots. Ready? The roots on the plant grow underground, underground, underground. The roots on the plant grow underground. Roots are part of a plant. The stems on a plant hold up the leaves, up the leaves, up the leaves. The stems on a plant holds up the leaves. Stems are part of a plant. What's next? The leaves. Here's the leaves. The leaves on the plant are making food, making food, making food. The leaves on the plant are making food. Leaves are a part of a plant. The last part of the flowers, right? The flowers on the plants are growing seeds, growing seeds, growing seeds. The flowers on the plants are growing seeds. Flowers are part of a plant. Pretty simple, right? But really a great song to get you to remember what are the parts of the plant and what do they do, okay? So start singing those songs as part of your research and start going outside and observing plants. I'll see you later with my story of the day.